All right, bonjour. Welcome to another episode of Indian Way with Johnny R, the podcast that records live from the southern shore of the mighty Red Lake. And I'm your host, Johnny R. Obviously, coming to you from an undisclosed location in the Nish. Bonjour, Vernell, Madam Tresh in the house. Barb Garrigan Stillday, the homie from back in the day. M. Sue Anton, I hope you wore your traffic warrior shirt today. I put a lot of love into that, so put a lot of love into my products. What then? Mary Cook, Lisa Whitefeather, Barb, Boujou. But anyway, I just wanted to come back on live. It's been a couple weeks because my kids are jerks, and I don't know if you know this about kids, but they're pretty time consuming. So I've been doing fatherly duties for the last, whatever, however many days. But I was going to show you my new sweater. Oops, this way. I love that font. So I've been doing this font on a lot of my stuff right now because maybe I shouldn't do stuff just because I like it. But I'm just taking orders right now. I haven't had too many. I think this is the first one I've done so far. I've done it on a T-shirt, but I thought I'd put it on a hoodie, and I wanted to do the outline one too. But we'll get there. But anyway, um, what else is there? I got my T-shirt, hoodie business going on, keeping me busy in the evenings once my kids let me, leave me alone. But that's kind of hard to come by. But anyway, um, I was just, the last couple of weeks I've been thinking about everything that's going on around here, and you know, not a lot of it is positive, as hard as that is to admit. A lot of our people are still struggling. Whether it's addiction, mental health issues. We're suffering with poverty, and it's just you know it's hard for everybody to get ahead around here. And I don't know how long that's going to continue because there needs to be a lot of support for each and every one of our members. Over the years, I've seen a lot of people looking down on others, and that's been socially acceptable for way too long. So hopefully that will change. And I've talked about this many times. As a tribe, we're more like a team, a family. We need to be out there supporting each other. We need to encourage each other, step in if necessary, and just the families. The families are doing that, and I also expect that from our leaders. I know a lot of them are out in the community. They are making a difference, and they are putting in work for our community. And I don't know if a lot of them are. It's just the way they were brought up. We were all brought up a certain way to help our family members get through whatever. And I know it's really frustrating sometimes where a lot of people can't grasp how much services are available to them. But that's just not bad. My main thing is, we need our I'll say chairman. This isn't a personal attack on our chairman, but I think he needs to be more vocal. Um, Needs to be more out in the community. Needs to be more encouraging to all of our members. Um, it's like while he's the chairman, he needs to lead us, and even though a lot of us are supposed to um do our part too. So that just oh, it doesn't tell me how many days I followed. Oh. But yeah, we just need more involvement from our leaders. I know, our treasurers out there, our secretaries out there, district representatives, and you know, just from the community meetings on the alcohol vote, we haven't seen him out there, and we don't know what 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 he's going to provide, because he's going to be the tie-breaking vote, and we have heard nothing from him. But that brings me to another point where I've seen signs already about vote no for in the upcoming election, or is it referendum or advisory vote? It's called, and I want to. I'm going to start a vote yes campaign. So if anybody wants in, let's fucking do this, and we'll just the council gave us an option to decide on what we want to do with our business, because it is a business and we need to do what's best for what we think is best, and that whether it's vote yes or no. And I am going to be voting yes, and I'm not going to encourage anybody else to vote. You vote how you want. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to let everybody know that I will start a campaign for voting yes. I'm going to make T-shirts, probably some signs. I'm not knocking on doors. No, too many mean res dogs out there. But yeah, so if anybody wants in on the vote yes train, leave a message here, or send me a what is it called? Inbox, DM, or a message. I don't know, whatever it's called. But yeah, we're gonna do that just because we can. They want us to do it, so we're gonna do it. So yeah, I've talked about this many times, and it doesn't make sense, but it's something that has to be done. So we're going to encourage our people to get out and vote. Whether you're voting yes or no, or we still need to vote. We need to vote in our leaders, and county, state, and federal level, and make sure we get our voice heard on all the issues, especially yes or no on that. Okay, maybe that's not the most important, but I think of it as pretty important. So that's what I'm going to do. It's just again, it's a business. It's our business. It's we need more money coming in, and I don't know how much. I don't know if we're still around 70-80% of our income is grant based, where we get our rations from the Great White Father, or what. But it's time to make a move, and I would have done that. I would have never even took it to an advisory vote. I would have just said, let's make a decision right now. We're not passing it on to nobody. This is us. They elected us as leaders to make this decision. So let's make it right now. But that's just me. And I know nothing about tribal politics, but I pay attention. I read a lot, and I've done some college, and for the most part understood the whole political game. So, but I'm no expert. I'm just going off by what little I know. So, but yeah, I'm voting yes, and I encourage you all to get out there and vote as well. Vote however you want. Just make your voice heard. So that's where I am. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do. I always say I'm gonna. We got what do we got? Questions here. That's right. Hello. Starly, Don, Lisa, Mary Cook, Melanie, Ashlyn, Wendy Johnson, still undecided, but leaning towards no. Yeah, that's as long as you get out there and vote. As long as you get out there and vote. National Sons Day is tomorrow. Blasphemy. That's all I got. What the hell is National Sons Day? What is birthday and Christmas and Easter isn't enough for our kids now? I don't have no money for no more goddamn gifts for my kids. They're lucky they get Christmas for me. But oh, it's not today. National Sons Day is not today. Some of you are mistaken. So gonna have to do it again tomorrow. Not me. No, I'm not. That's just another way to the capitalism has taken over our life. Meaningless consumer-driven lives. I learned that from 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't know what any of that means, but all I know is I'm not buying my kids any more than I have to. So, but I'll buy them a car to, PS4 card or uh, Nintendo Switch or yeah, one of those cards if they're good or just to make them bizarre. If you don't post your sons for National Sons Day, they'll put you in a nursing home. Ah, I'd rather be in a nursing home if I got old because I know they're gonna be mean to me if I'm here. So if I get that, if I'm you know, I think I'm gonna be fortunate enough to be able to take care of myself. That's how my grandpa was when he was in his later years, drove himself all over, and, took care of himself, lived alone after my grandmother passed away. And so I'm assuming that I'm gonna be okay, even though my knee, my old get knee, my shoulder, my elbow, my finger. This isn't I'm not flipping you off. This is just how my finger is. It doesn't bend. I mean, it bends, but it really hurts to bend it. I don't know if it's broken or arthritis. Um, I know it's going to be hard if I have to scrap, and I'm going to have to switch to a southpaw because I prefer to punch with my left hand anyway because I do all my writing and typing on my right hand without this finger. So yeah, but yeah, yes, get out and vote. Yeah, I want to win a sweater. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing a drawing for sweaters. But yeah, trigger finger. Is that what it is? Okay, that sounds cool. I'll take trigger finger. Must be my trigger finger. Yeah, because that's my I write with this hand. But I'm also amphibious, or is it ambidextrous? Ambidextrous. So I can shoot left-handed. I can throw the football, baseball left-handed. I can, but I can't wipe my nothing. Never mind. Forget I said that. But anyway, yeah, we're just here talking trash about honestly, I'm excited for the leadership. We got all these young voices in there, and it's exciting, exciting to have so many young forward thinkers that are ready to take over and maybe not really push the older guys a little. They got to adapt. That's the whole thing about this whole tribal council, man. We need to adapt to survive. And there are a lot of people that think that sticking to the traditional ways is going to get us out of this funk. But well, not even a funk. It's more like a I don't know what it is. Those meetings we heard we're not doing very well financially, but we all kind of suspected that over the years, and it was refreshing to hear some honesty for once. Because during the whole campaign season, it was just all candidates were just saying what the people wanted to hear, but not all candidates were like that, and that's the reason I ran for chairman. It was just to get some new ideas out there, to push our leaders to adapt, embrace technology, embrace the tools to keep the whole nation formed. And still haven't done it yet, but that's kind of expected because a lot of them don't want to take the backlash that comes with putting yourself out there with social media. I know Treasurer Lusher is on social media quite a bit. Representative Rob May is out there on social media, and sometimes Secretary Sam Strong is out there, and other council members are on social media, but I wish they all were. So I wanted to, one thing I wanted to get across was, you know, like the president, he has a list of things he's doing for the day, to let everybody know where he's going to be. And I think that would be good for our leaders because sometimes I go to the tribal council just to visit, we'll say. I go up there and visit, and then nobody's around. And I was like, man, I walked up all these steps and nobody's even here. And because if I ask the front desk, they it seemed like they don't know either because there's no information available to let the public know where our elected officials are. So, but walking up them steps for nothing sometimes, and it's just, I'd like to know if they're there. I don't want to call because I don't want to. I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. But anyway, yeah, I got hoodies here. I got t-shirts. I tried hats. Hats don't really aren't really that. I don't know. Maybe I need to buy different hats because they didn't really work out for the way I wanted. So I'm just going to pass on doing hats now until I can figure out this whole thing with the heat press and ironing and cricket stuff, and which is actually pretty I'm actually getting a hang of it now, so I'm gonna try and get into more designs instead of just the fonts. But I'm not that artistic. I'm not an artist. I can't draw. I can draw a mean stick man and stick woman with hair, but that's about the extent of my artistic abilities. I'm more of a bullshitter. So obviously talking live to you guys. But yeah, we are at a critical point in the Red Lake Nation because things need to change. It feels like there's a black cloud over us, and it seems like we're always hitting some bad luck. A lot of our people are struggling right now, and there just needs to be um, a glimmer of hope. I know there's a lot of good things going on around the Red Lake Nation. One of the most encouraging to me is the Youth Council. They're doing a lot of good work, and I'm happy that they're out there in the community. Showing the tribal council, what's popular now. Taking the lead in some issues like their pride event that they have, and I think their second or third time they did that this year, and it was pretty encouraging to see that. You hope to see the tribal council, look to them to see what they're doing, and maybe the council will do the same thing. But other than that, it's we have a lot of people working in recovery. A lot of people are sharing their stories and their resources, which is also encouraging. And it's just yeah, there's isn't that much light to look at around here. It's we all got to do this work. It's just not just a few certain people are leaders. If our leaders do it, we gotta do our part too. That was one of the main things I emphasized when I ran for chairman. It was just everybody's got to do their part, and top to bottom. Not that there's a bottom or anything, but it's like being about to live on land and water like a frog, or it's talking about amphibious. Yeah, that was a joke I had on Twitter and Instagram, and and I think a couple people got it. A lot of people didn't. They were trying to correct me, which that's fine too. But yeah, amphibious, ambidextrous. I know the difference, but I thought it was never mind. But yeah, I wanted to just provide an update of what I see, what I've noticed, and it continues to we all continue to struggle. And today I noticed I was coming back from my dental appointment today, and I saw this weird looking Chimokamon without a shirt and his pants falling down by the trading post today. And with what's going on, people struggling with mental health and struggling with addiction. You never know when something like that could turn dangerous for the public. And you know, he was by the daycare, so I pulled over there to watch him. I don't know what I was gonna do if he went to the daycare. Probably go spear him like Goldberg. But you just gotta be on alert a lot nowadays because even you watch a lot of these kids, walk around, hanging out with their friends, or whatever, and walking around town. It's like they're all on alert. It's sad that our kids always have to watch their backs when they're walking somewhere. Because there's been reports of kids getting piled just by walking, or a lot of fights in school, and it's just I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, it's getting dangerous. A lot of our people can't get out and walk anymore, and I don't know where to start with that. I don't know how to get things, you know, straightened out, or who to see about that. And a lot of the things that I wondered about. One of the things I worried about is like the crime rate. I don't know what kind of statistics there are, because we haven't had a state of the band in over a year now, so we don't know what's going on with those. All we do see is the drug busts from the uh, Department of Public Safety Facebook, and Department of Justice. What are those called? Press releases and stuff like that, and that stuff like that should be ready available, because we have an idea of what's going on, but we don't know the actual statistics. I don't know who's responsible for that, or I don't know if they have a PR team, or somebody to get some media out. I know I talked to the chairman. We were at the swearing in, and he wanted to meet with me about public relations. And I started thinking about it. I think they're just trying to shut me up, and I'm fine working at the school where I am right now, and so I'm just gonna stay there. I don't have a educational, I don't have the education background to be a public relations type guy. Obviously, I'm just shooting off at the top of my head what I'm talking about here, and that's pretty much what I would do, and that would get me in trouble a lot with probably the legal department. So maybe it's just best that I don't work for the tribe. Though I could provide some video, as long as I don't have my opinion out there, I'd be all right. But then that's no fun. But let's get on the schedule for the next tribal council meeting and ask why there's no shared information. People like myself don't have time to attend tribal council meetings during work hours. Such a different time for our kids. Oh yeah, but yeah, that's a thing too. I was actually asked about being put on the tribal council meeting in August, but they bumped me because of the inauguration, and I didn't get any word if I was um, invited to September. So I didn't get any. Nobody told me anything, so I assumed I wasn't invited then either. So I don't know if I have to put in another letter or how that works. And so, but yeah, it would be nice to be able to uh ask them while they're right there, you know, give them ideas to make at least Facebook, update. And if they're not familiar with Facebook, they got you know our other, like the big time, Washington and state elected officials, they have interns. Maybe the tribal council could have interns. The youth councils there, and they're pretty tech savvy, and even the IT guys could help them out, or maybe teach them a class to for social media and public relations. And yeah, interns. We got a lot of kids here, a lot of kids going to school, a lot of kids in the college there that are into media. And but yeah, I think the tribal council would be, it would benefit them to have interns to help them get information out. Do I have to think of everything? Jeez. But yeah, that's what I think. Information is vital to our people right now. A lot of things happen, and it's hard to know what's going on. So, put any request to be placed on the agenda by 12 p.m. on 10/5. What's the date today? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I will. But then I gotta work, and I don't know where they would put me on the agenda, so I'd have to be, ready to get up and head out. And my job is pretty. All right, I'll do it. All right, send me was it Audrey or Liza's email? I'll send a request. Let me talk to you for. Let me talk to you right quick when I get up there. But yeah. Oh shit, a top badge fan. Oh really? I didn't know I had top fan badges. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know. Again, that was the election was what May, was that 4 months ago? And then so yeah, I had like 7 months of doing the whole tribal council election thing. And some of it may have stuck with a lot of our leaders. And I don't know if let's go back and look at their literature that they had, the things that they promised. I know a couple of them are sticking to, what they said they were going to do. And that's pretty encouraging. And I just hope the rest do too. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just wanted to check in, and that's getting my undisclosed location. uh I need a heater, so, and it's getting cold outside, so. But all right. What else am I going to do? Any questions, any topics you want to cover, any gossip, any yes, that's water. It's only water. But yeah, man, it's a lot of fun sharing information on my end. So I don't know. Then again, I don't really know what's true out there. I get a lot of people messaging me about certain things that go on, but I can't verify it, so I'm not going to share it. So, but yeah, that's something. Carlos Spears is watching. Keep up the good work, brother. Right on. Yeah, I'm really excited for all of our new elected officials. They gotta. I I spoke to a lot of them during these community meetings about the advisory vote, and man, I had to tell them straight up, I do not envy the job that they have to do coming up. I know I spoke to a lot of the district representatives and the secretary, as well as the treasurers. So it's going to be a lot of finger pointing, a lot of dividing the community, and it's just it's all of that could have been taken care of at the gaming board meeting like they did before. And it just, I don't know. It's getting I know, like I've said before, I've had you know a lot of people unfriend me, and a lot of people turn the other way when I go out and to the store or work or whatever I'm doing. And a lot of people don't agree with my stance on the alcohol vote, which I'm voting yes. So, is the vote for liquor in Red Lake to only be legal at the casino, or is the vote to make it legal for members to drink on the reserve? The vote is for allowing alcohol sales at Thief River Falls Casino only. Um, I know there's been whispers and assumptions that a lot of the council members are saying, well, before they said that they weren't going to do it in Wara, but they did it, which was them. And then they said they're not going to, they're just going to be, a lot of speculating, and we're not going to get anywhere until we figure this out right now. So, as of right now, and all I've ever heard, was that the advisory vote is for allowing or not allowing alcohol at Thief River Falls Casino only. That's what the advisory vote is for. And I know a lot of people are putting the word out that, is it for Red Lake? Is it for allowing alcohol on the reservation? That is not the case. It is only um, Thief River Falls Casino only, which is I don't know. I don't really understand the whole, you know, the casino land has to be in trust for us to build a casino. Is that how that works? I remember the late Gerald Brunn told us a story about that, how he got that land there. And it just yeah, so that's what the advisor vote is for, just for Thief River Falls Casino only to serve alcohol, either yes or no, and then we'll leave it at that. And the thing I've been trying to ask is, you know, I know a lot of the council members saying they're voting no during the vote, for the advisory vote. But then my question was, should this pass? it is your duty to vote yes to allow alcohol to be sold at Seven Clans Casino Thief River Falls. And I haven't gotten a straight answer from anybody yet, but it's something that needs to be, because it's kind of confusing when they say they're going to vote no. They mean the advisory vote, or do they mean they're going to vote no after whatever the vote is? So, are off-res voters able to vote on this? We have 4 of them wondering in our little tribe. Yes, off-res voters are allowed to vote on this alcohol advisory vote. I think they're having a voting station in Bemidji on election day, or else I think they're taking absentee ballots. They're sending absentee ballots in the mail if you request them, or you can come up to the tribal council to vote. So uh, all you members that live off the reservation will be able to vote on this. Okay, where are we at here? Answered that. Been asking about the Kid 1600. That is a big fat bank account at First National Bank. Still asking, and we'll let you know when I find out. Okay. Ooh, Treasurer answered that. I got email, read it out loud at the last meeting. I did bring it up to the council, and I am for releasing the funds, so all of it is accounted for, being that no accounts have been set up for the kids. We'll get back to you soon in detail if you're via your email. Okay. See that. See this here. This is what we're doing. The community has questions, and Treasurer Lusher answered. That was a big concern a lot of us had, because we weren't sure that if accounts were set up like they're supposed to, once we got that COVID money last year. We all got 3,200. Adults got 3,200. Kids got 1,600 up front, and they're supposed to put another 1,600 away. And apparently, that doesn't look like it's been done yet. So Treasurer Lusher is, working on it. Because she's the one educated in finance, and it seems like the best thing to do, because we don't know where that money's going to go if it's not put in specific accounts for each child. So, it's just sitting there. I don't know. So we're going to get more on that from Treasurer Lusher on that. My son got an absentee ballot today in Bemidji, but I did not. He hasn't opened it yet. Okay. Okay, cool. Miigwech on our off res members will get their votes in. Good. See, man, this is it. That's my whole thing about sharing info, getting people's input, and sharing it with the community. We're all doing our part. I want to thank Treasurer Lusher, also Cheryl Thomas for the question, Jack Andy Oganash for the question. Let's talk about the stoplight at Chemagan. Why is there such a long wait? It really upsets my grandsons that my oldest was yelling at the workers this morning. I honestly, I haven't seen, maybe I missed it, but I haven't seen any info about that being shut down. The first I heard of it was this morning. I got a message from a tribal member that was going to work in Red Bee this morning, and the red light didn't change for about 10 minutes, which, that's precious time, sitting there waiting for a light to change. So I don't know who you would contact for that, if it's the roads department. Yeah, that would be a big concern if I was working, if I lived in Red Bee, had to work in RL, or, sometimes I got to go to Red Bee for work, and, up in Panema, and I don't want to go on the back roads because I don't know the back roads, and my big van will get stuck, and then I have to, survive in the woods till I get, anyway, but yeah. All right, what else we got here? Treasurer Lusher is the best. I got the new directory last week, and her extension was the first on the paper. I called and she answered. Send me that then, bro. I want a list of extensions. Send it to Johnny R at 94warriors.com if you dare to. Johnny R at 94warriors.com. Bro. It's set for 15-minute intervals. I work in Red Lake, but my grandsons go to daycare in Red. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a big chunk of time. 15-minute intervals. That is that's concerning. That's really a big concern. I thank you, Vestana, for forwarding me the extension list. Send me one for your office too, then, if you dare to. I know I got one from a inside source last year, but I can't tell you who it is. You probably I'll give you two guesses, but you probably only need one. So yeah. But yeah, this is what it's all about, getting information out to the people. I got a question. Thank Miigwech to Treasurer Lusher for answering the question that the community had. It would be nice if the chairman could join us one of these days. Somebody show him how to use Facebook. I know Secretary Strong's on Facebook quite a bit. So yeah. Oh, I'll send the whole tribe's extension. All right. Johnny R at 94warriors.com. No H, JONNY R at 94warriors.com. All right. I think I gotta get I thought I had two kids awake, but the wife's in there, so but yeah. I think that's all I got. Let's do this uh hoodie giveaway, which I it took me a while to get all the names that I could find. And if you shared the page, shared my my Facebook post, but you didn't like the page, I can't see your name. So I'm sorry, I can't really American Indian Parent Advisory Committee meeting at October 11th at 5 p.m. Okay, thank you, Wesley. American Indian Parent Advisory Committee meeting October 11th at 5 p.m. RLHS Culture Room. It's good to know. Put that on your calendars. American Indian Parent Advisory Committee meeting October 11th, 5 p.m. Red Lake High School Culture Room. It's good to know. All right. Wait, what was that email? Johnny R at 94warriors.com. Johnny R at 94warriors.com. I'm professional, man. I got my own website, my own email. I'm on it, bro. But all right, let's do this giveaway. Give away a hoodie. I don't know if you're all familiar with my work. This is one right here. Ogawkaning, which means where all the ace walleye are. I think that's what it said, what it means. But all right, let me try this here. I've been practicing, adding to my screen, okay, where are we at? Do this one or is it this one? Oh, here we go. Do this. And then we'll do this. Oh, look at that. All legit now. And I was only able to get 68 entries. I was only able to get 68 entries in because a lot of people that shared my Facebook post don't like the page, and there's privacy issues with that, because if you don't like the page, I can't see who you are if you shared it. So my apologies. I sent out an updated email updated status update. So right now, this is what I have. I have 68 names. I'm going to shuffle them. I wish we could play music. Stupid old whatever. All right, so if you guys want to share this right now, the 68 names. These are all the names that I have. These are the ones that I could take from all the likes and the shares. Again, if you don't like the page, I can't see your name, and I wasn't able to put your name down. So these are all the names I have right here. And if you don't see your name, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll do it again next week, next Tuesday night shenanigans. So yeah. So these are the names that I have. One more time through. And then once everybody sees the names, there are 68. Man, wish I could have got one more name in there for 69. That would have been cool. So these are all the names that are in the drawing for a free hoodie. And once we do that, you can inbox me or send me an email. Let me know your size. And if I don't have the size you have or you request, I will make another one. Okay, let's shuffle these up. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. You don't have to be present to win, but it would have been nice to hear all of our gossip. I should name this name my live segment, Bitch Guess What? That would have been my weekly update if I was elected chairman. Bitch Guess What? That's what it would have been called. Exactly like that. All right. It's all shuffled up. We're ready to go. I'm ready to press what do you do here? Press the circle, right? Ready? Drum roll. I suppose I should have pressed it. Okay. Ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Winner of a hoodie is Michael Fast Horse Jr. T. Is that Mick Fast Horse? Congratulations, Mick Fast Horse. I'm gonna screenshot that. It's legit. Michael Fast Horse Jr. wins a Red Lake well, I guess any kind of hoodie you want. Just inbox me. Let me know your size. I got camo, I got black, I got blue, I got gray, and I think that's the extent of. Man, it's hard to find 3X. I had to scour the internet for a 3X order in camo I had last week. So yeah. Congratulations, Mick Fast Horse, on your winning the hoodie from 94 Warriors Productions. Just send me an inbox. We'll get your size, your whatever design you want, and color. We'll figure something out. Just want to thank you all for participating. Thank you for watching. Maybe this will be a weekly thing. Nah, I might as well get the name out there. Oh, excuse me. Congratulations again, Mick Fast Horse. We're gonna get you a hoodie here. I made this yesterday, and my wife put it on to clean yard. Look at that. She got it all crusty already. Jerk. Gets my new sweater all dirty. Yeah, Mick, just send me a inbox, whichever one account I'm in, and just we'll get your size, we'll get your design, and we'll get that sent out to you there, brother. Well, you work here now, so we'll probably see you around the hood, and we'll meet up somewhere and get you your hoodie. Those of you watching, those of you listening, thanks for being a part of our Tuesday night shenanigans. And we'll try again next week if my kids aren't jerks. So, miigwech.